Pregame.com.
Kansas City hasn't won a home playoff game since 1994 when Joe Montana was their quarterback. This is Brad Powers, Pregame.com studios, just off the Vegas Strip. We're talking AFC wildcard action. We got a decent one for you here. We got Tennessee at Kansas City. And Fez, most likely Kansas City's going to win their first home playoff game in this one. But where's the value at?
We're going to go under the 44. It's all about the Tennessee Titan offense, or lack thereof. That offense is really, really struggling. How bad has it been? 10 consecutive games now that they've scored 24 or fewer points. And they haven't exactly played a tough schedule. In fact, they have had one of the NFL's easiest schedules over the course of the season. They still can't get over 24 points. Marcus Mariota has regressed big time. There was hope that he was going to become an elite NFL quarterback. Look at his touchdown to interception ratio. 13 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. He is bottom 5 in the NFL in that key stat.
Now, one thing that they have done at least relatively well on offense is they use the ground and pound, but that hasn't really worked so well as of late because Marcus Mariota can't be running around. He's a little bit banged up, and you look at Henry and DeMarco Murray, last 4 games, they're only averaging 3 yards per rush.
And it's not going to get any better, I don't think, with DeMarco Murray all banged up. He is questionable for this game. I think he will go. I don't think he'll be close to 100%. I think we're looking at yet another game, 3 yards per rush.
And one thing that Tennessee has done relatively well on the other side of the ball, their defense. An above average defense. You look at what they allow yards per play, 5 yards per play. That's a little bit above average. And you got to think that they can hold Kansas City to 24 points here. Yeah,
that's really the only concern I have with this handicap is that the KC offense has been playing really well. They started out 5-0 straight up against the spread because that offense was awesome. And then they had their midseason slump. But the last 4 games, they've really turned it back on, and they've been playing much better. But I really feel that Andy Reid knows that his D is going to go ahead and control this game. He doesn't feel that the Titans can beat them unless they make key mistakes on offense. I think we're going to go back to their quarterback being Charlie check down, conservative, not turn the ball over. They grind out the win.
And let's talk about that Kansas City defense being elite at home in your second main handicap.
Yes, and the Kansas City defense, much maligned, is actually elite at home, where they've held their last 14 opponents over the last 2 years to 20 points or fewer. And they played some very good offenses. They played the Eagles. They played the Steelers. They played the Chargers. That D does not take any games off at Arrowhead.
And speaking of Arrowhead, I mean, one of the loudest venues as far as an outdoor stadium in the National Football League. Very tough place to play for an opposing offense.
Yeah, pretty simple math here. So I've got a Tennessee Titan team that even when they're playing a total cupcake, the most they get is 24. I've got a Kansas City defense at home that gives up a maximum of 20 points. Well, it would be a leap of faith to think that this Titan offense is going to do as well as the Steelers or the Eagles, teams like that. I think the most that they can get is 17. Even that is optimistic.
And with that in mind, you're not only playing the overall game under here, you're going to play Tennessee under their team total in this one. Love this pick, Fez. Let's make it official.
Let's make it official. The Titans' offense is struggling. The last 10 games, they've been held to 24 points each and every game. And the Kansas City defense at home is elite, where they've held their last 14 opponents to 20 or fewer points. The Fez math says go under the 44. The Fez math also says take the team total of the Titans under 17.5. More videos, pregame.com.